Hello, my name is Amber Wilkes. This assignment is for U.S. and Arizona Constitutions for Teacher Candidates, taught by Dr. Deborah Halperin. The assignment is titled Initiatives and Referendums in Arizona. I would like to begin with apologizing if you hear any background noise. I am right next door to a multi-classroom, and they are super amped up right now because it's lunchtime. But believe it or not, it's a lot quieter here than it is at my house with 6 kids. So, the progressive movement had a significant impact on the creation of the Arizona Constitution. The Arizona Constitution was created in 1910, and it's very different in comparison to the contemporary standards of the day. The Constitution was written by progressive Democrats and was characterized by its commitment to reform and democratic ideals. The initiative and the referendum are at the center of direct democracy in Arizona. But what are initiatives and referendums? Initiatives is a process that allows citizens to bypass their state legislature by placing proposed statutes and in some states constitutional amendments on the ballot. A referendum is a process that allows citizens to refer acts of the legislature to the ballot before they become a law. So, the creation of initiatives and referendums. Initiatives and referendums are created through a process that involves 5 steps. The first step is drafting the proposal, so someone has to write it. The second is filing the proposal with the appropriate state office. The third is collecting signatures from registered voters. It's a lot of time you see people out with their clipboards asking for signatures. That's what they're doing. The fourth is submitting the signatures for verification. So once they collect those signatures, they need to be verified that one person wasn't signing different names and making up different people. And then for the fifth step, they place the proposal on the ballot for a vote. So in discussing this, we're going to compare and contrast initiatives and referendums. So both initiatives and referendums are tools of direct democracy, but they differ in their use and purpose. Initiatives are used to propose new laws or amendments to the Constitution. They are citizen-driven and often used when the legislature is unwilling or unable to act on an issue. Referendums are used to approve or reject laws that have already been passed by the legislature. They serve as a check on the legislative power and can be used to overturn unpopular laws. So there are some pros and cons of initiatives and referendums. Some of the pros for initiatives include they allow citizens to propose and pass laws directly, and they can address issues that the legislator is unwilling or unable to tackle. Some of the cons for initiatives include they can be influenced by special interest groups, such as school organizations, abortion, pro or con, gun laws. I know recently in Florida, we had like a mom group who had laws passed about the books that we were allowed to have in the classroom. Another con is they may result in poorly drafted or confusing laws because a lot of times these are written by lay people who are not well-versed in law. For referendums, pros include providing a check on legislative power, and they allow citizens to overturn unpopular laws. So that's really cool that they give citizens the power to say, this isn't going to work in our state. Some of the cons, they can be used to block necessary but unpopular reforms, and they may be influenced by misinformation or propaganda, much like the case in my state of Florida with the books. These parents were up in arms saying that all of the teachers were trying to turn all of their children, give them ideas and things that they shouldn't at certain ages. And I know as a school teacher, I've never even had conversations like these people were accusing us of. So again, misinformation and propaganda. So the role in direct democracy. Initiatives and referendums are key tools of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. They allow citizens to participate directly in the legislative process, either by proposing new laws, which are initiatives, or by approving or rejecting laws passed by the legislature, which is referendums. This direct involvement of citizens in law making is an important part of Arizona's direct democracy. Thank you so much.